Welcome back to Star Trek, the deck building game. We're getting trounced pretty badly. Alright, we're fully healed finally. Let's pull a card. Find out what horrible thing is going to befall us. It's a Borg cube! Players, oh my good god. So flip. Exploring players' flagships receive 2 damage for each Borg card in hand. Oh my good god. How many Borg cards in hand? Okay, 2 or 1. So 2 damage for player 1, 9 health down to 7. That is not good. And player 2, did they have... Player 2's got 2, of course! Oh my god, so that's going to be 4 damage. 8 down to 4. Are we going to get double blown up again? Wow, these Borg cubes are absolutely crazy. That's going to add +3 to everything. Oh, of course it's the wimpiest one, but... I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. So +3 to everything. Let me get the numbers set up here for this Borg cube. And then we're going to see if resistance is futile or whether we can actually do something. Ooh, as I suspected, this is not good. Alright, we have a speed of 7 for the Borg cube. We have damage they're doling out 9. And 11, we have to do damage 11 to the cube to destroy it. Yeah. Alright, looking at our cards for player 1, we can play this. I guess we're going to play this down to the bridge. You may trash a card in your hand or move a card from your hand. So we play that to the bridge, which means we can actually trash the Borg card in hand, which is going to drop all the stats 1 of these guys. So now they have a speed of 6, doling out 8 damage, and we have to do 10 damage to them. Still not good. Still not going to happen. 8 damage. Yeah, and that's about it. So far as speed goes, we got 0 speed for player 1. And these 2 Borg cards, I just threw it on the ground. We've got 2, 3, 4 speed. Yeah, the Borg cube attacks first. No problem. So it's going to dole out 8 damage. However, we are going to dole out the 8 damage to player 2. But we are going to use the impulse drive. X equals the number of characters on your bridge. Well, they've got 2 characters on their bridge. So X is 2. And it's times 2. So our shields is actually going to be 4. So we have 4 shields. Unfortunately, we only have 4 health on our ship. So we will be blown up. Jeez! So player 2 gets blown up real good by the Borg cube. So, yep, we get one of those. And we have failed because player 1 can only do 3, 4, 5 damage to the Borg cube, which is not enough to destroy it. The Borg cube disappears back into space after coming and beating on us. So at least we have no damage, or we have 2 damage on the starship, and player 2 has been destroyed. So we lost. So that means player 1 going to get a Borg card, and so is player 2. Because we didn't defeat the cube. Alright, I'm going to shuffle up player 2's deck off screen here. And then we're going to see what we want to do with player 1. Alright, player 1 somehow survived the attack. And they actually, so they've already played Duras to the bridge. They're going to play the 2 ensigns to the bridge, giving them 2. And with the 2 experience, we might as well heal up our ship back to full, which is 9 health. Oh yeah, and we can play the Binars as well for player 1. Trash up to 2 cards in your discard area. They have a Borg card, they're going to trash it. So that actually worked out okay-ish for player 1. Didn't do much for player 2 because they got destroyed. Alright, pulling up our next hand, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for player 1. Let's see what player 1's got. They have, oh god, 2 Borg cards. A commander, a Bach, and an ensign. Oh wow, yeah, we are getting a wee bit crushed here. Alright, I did shuffle. I can shuffle a little more for player 2. So you think I didn't cook things? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for player 2. We have Impulse Drive, we have Starfleet Academy, we have a commander and a couple lieutenants. Okay, if we don't get destroyed, we might be okay. Alright, next card off the top of the Space Exploration deck is Scout Party. Exploring players gain a Borg card in their hand for each Borg card in their hand. What? Then exploring player's flagship receives 2 damage for each board card in their hand. Then remove this card from the game and explore again. Holy God. Okay, alright, so player 1's got 2 board cards in their hand, so they will get 2 board cards in their hand. One for each board card in their hand. Then exploring player's flagship receives 2 damage for each board card in their hand. Holy God. So we're going to take 8 damage for our starship number 1. So that's going to take them down to 1. 1 health. Player. At least player 2 had no board cards in their hand, so they don't take any damage. But now, holy God. Okay, 1 more board card in player 1's hand, and we've lost the game. Now we have to pull another card. Wow, that was just brutal. Oh, well, at least it's a ship. A raid or flip, you may discard any number of cards from your hand to reduce any of this card's stats by 1 for each discarded card. You know what? Player 2 is going to discard 4 cards to reduce the diplomacy down to 0 so that we can get the bloody thing. And we'll keep the 3. So we're going to discard, for player 2, we're going to discard Impulse Drive, Starfleet Academy. Oh, we could have... oh no, we didn't get attacked by a Borg cube. Never mind. So we're going to discard Impulse, Starfleet Academy, Lieutenant, Lieutenant. We're discarding 4 cards to reduce the diplomacy by 4, right? You may discard any number of cards from your hand to reduce any of this card's stats by 1 for each. Yeah, we make diplomacy 0. We have got the Raider as a new ship. Right on. So, our new stats for player 2 are 4 speed, 3 attack, 4 diplomacy. Nice. It's still 8 though. So at least we have a new ship. That is so cool. Okay, and player 2 then has 3 experience. And you know what, with 3 experience, they're going to go ahead and get a lieutenant. And that's going to be the end of player 2's doing everything. Player 1, oh my God, this is just brutal. I got 4 board cards. Move 1 card from player's discard area to the top of their deck. Wow, okay, move 1 card from one player's discard area to the top of their deck. We're playing that to move the Binars to the top of their deck, which means we can use Binars to trash 2 cards in the discard, which is right on. And then they have 3 experience, 4 experience. 4 experience. Alright, with 4 experience, what do we got here? Photon torpedoes. You know what? Let's go ahead and get some photon torpedoes. X number of characters in your bridge times 2. See if we can dole out some damage to one of these Borg cubes. And that's going to be the end of player 1's turn. So cool! What actually happens now? They've got so many Borg cards in their hand. However, when they drop their new hand right now, oh, we have to replace the card in Starbase with Lursa. Okay, you may trash a card in your discard area or move a card from your discard. Ooh, another trashing of cards. I like that. Think about that. Alright, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for player 1. Hey, this is... I don't know how we're doing. Oh, we have 1. Hang on a second. I'm going to retro something. We got a lieutenant, which was kind of... Did I get a lieutenant? Oh, no, we got... Actually, we have... Hang on. We have 4... We have 4. Do we want to go ahead and recruit what we wanted to recruit or not? We're just going to leave it with 1. We're going to suck. Oh my God, 3 board cards in her hand? Oh my good Lord. Okay, that's a bad hand. That is very bad. And a hand for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for player 2. I don't know how we're going to pull this off. Anson, Varel, board card, maneuver, and peak performance. Oh goodness. Alright. I'm going to changing the battery in my camera. We're going to come back, pull another card. Okay, this is very likely the last pull of the episode. And we get Q's leniency. Set this card aside. During your turn, you may remove this card from the game to move 1 card flipped from the space deck to the bottom of the space deck without applying its effects. Wow. Okay, where do I want to... I'm going to leave that... I'm going to leave it right here so I see it all the time. Cool. All right, let's start with player 1. And player 1 is obviously going to play the Binars. Trash up to 2 cards in your discard area. They have so many board cards in their discard area. They're going to trash 2 of them. Is that going to help them? I don't know. And then we have diagnostic check. You know what we're going to do? We're going to play the diagnostic check. We're going to discard 1, 2, 3 cards, 3 board cards, and we're going to pull 1, 2, 3 cards. Hopefully we get some... okay, what do we get here? You may explore... Oh, when you explore before... No, that's not going to work. Phasers. Didn't do us any good, did it? So we have absolutely no experience to heal our ship. We're sitting at 1. That's basically the end of player 1's turn. Wow. Alright, let's see it. What is player 2? Player 2's got quite a bit of good stuff, actually. Because upgrade 1 other card from your hand or bridge to 1 card from Starbase costing 3 more. So we can dump a 3 lieutenant, but we're going to get them first. We're going to get the experience. 2... So we get 4. We have 4. Maneuvers and setups cost 3 less. I have to remember that. I didn't remember that last time. Cost 3 less and we have 4. You know what? I like this maneuver. This is going to cost 2 because of Rel. So this costs us 2. We have actually 2 left because we've got 4. Let's replace that card immediately with... Nobor. Okay, and you know what? We're also going to get warp speed. This is going to cost us... it was 3 less. Darn it, this cost us 5. Okay, we're not getting that one. Maneuvers and setups cost 3 less. We got 2. And yes, that's not going to help us anymore. So we're not going to worry about her. We got 2 left. I guess we're just going to give it up. But we do have this. Upgrade a card in your hand or bridge to 1 card from Starbase costing 3 more. So we are going to take one of our lieutenants costing 3 and we can upgrade to a 6. And who do we want to upgrade to? Upgrade any card, right? It's card. So we dump a lieutenant. We're going to get warp speed, which costs 6. You may discard a card from your hand if you do draw a card. 5 speed. All right. Things may be looking up a little bit. I think we've played everything, done everything we can do. Got to replace the card in Starbase with Impulse Drive. Okay. We still have Q's Leniency, or whatever he's called here. Q's Mercy. And we're going to be drawing up our hand for next time. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards, player 1. Borg card. Good God. And I got to shuffle player 1's hand so that we're able to drop 2 more cards. Man, this is brutal. So many Borg cards. We have not beaten 1 Borg cube yet. They have crushed us every single time. Come. Okay, another card. Phasers. Oh, God. And sensor scan. Ooh, this is bad. How come I got no characters in this deck? Like, none. Wow. This is a terrible hand for player 1. Alright, and player 2. We're going to draw up their cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does player 2 have? At least player 2's got another... they have another ship. Oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Borg cards. A player with 5 Borg cards in their hand at any time is assimilated and removed from the game along with all their cards. Okay, yeah. See you later, player 2. So when we come back tomorrow, we're going to be solo. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, player 2 is gone. And player 1 sitting here with 1. Oh my god, that was brutal. Okay, that's it. Player 2 has been eliminated. Too many board cards in their hand. All their other cards get dumped. We're sitting here with Q's Mercy. We have a single player left with their starship. Wow. And that's it. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Star Trek, a deck building game. We're doing the Borg Invasion 1 against Locutus of Borg. And wow, are we getting a pasting. Alright, see you tomorrow for the continuation.